Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of my Immortal Mask unboxing and review. Um, so, about a week has passed since I did the unboxing, um, and been enjoying my time testing out the mask, seeing what I can use it for. Um, I did some upgrades to it, or some modifications, just some little add-ons that I thought might make it look a little bit more intense, or more of the part of what I'm going for, which is going to be more of like a cyberpunk 2077 type replicant human, like punked out android. So for starters, I give it a bridge piercing as well as a septum piercing. Other add-ons that I did was barbell piercings and a hanger here, a little cartilage piercing over there. On this side, I decided to do a little bit more punked look with multiple rings and a barbell. And down here, I even pierced the collarbone. I think that turned out pretty nicely. Still thinking of what else I'm going to add to it. I'm thinking about giving it a wig at some point. Most of the back of this here, let me flip this around. Is detachable due to a magnetic system. It's right here and on the helm, or on the skull cap itself. And what I'm planning on doing is getting some more of these magnets and putting them on maybe a couple wigs or other stuff that I feel like I'd want to attach to this, so it could be modular, so it's not going to be a permanent setup. Let me show you real quick. This is the light system. Is an RGB controlled light, or T-light. So I believe it's a 13-bit T-light, so that means it's 13 different colors. Has a controlled system remote. It's waterproof, which is a really nice touch. I didn't know whether or not it was going to be waterproof here. So my favorite colors for this are definitely going to have to be the blue and the purple systems. But this does, if you didn't order the remote with the mask, then it's just gonna constantly switch colors like this. Here, let me see if I can get to change any colors. There we go. All right, and I'm just gonna put that back in here. And this is probably one of the most satisfying things about this mask, is this just forms back on instantly. It's the magnets reconnect, which is something that I've been kind of, messing around with a little bit. Say pros of the mask would be just the attention to detail on the mask itself. Like the little rises, the in-between blends of little, I guess, wiring in the neck muscles. Especially liked the attention. I had asked them to do a few things. I asked them if they could make a couple different lines down here, and they're happy to oblige, which is very nice. Say some cons of the mask though is the wire setup right here. Let me plug it in real quick. This little wire here has not had a fun time. It does not really, it seems like it's coming out a little bit in some spots, but that's just from, I guess that'll just be from wear and tear of the mask. Since it's basically kind of just silicone glued in there. I talked to the company already about this, and they gave me some remedies. They said I can get some silicone epoxy in order to patch it, but I think the wires is just popping out is just going to be something that I'm going to have to deal with, because it does not seem like the wires are kind of meant to stay this stationary, which that's understandable. You know, can't always be 100% perfect when working with electronics and silicone. Although the light dome, definitely one of my favorite parts. Here, let's see if I can get it to change color again. Sometimes it doesn't like to work if you have if you're not pointed directly at the little sensor here, which is a little bit annoying, but understandable because it's thick silicone here. Say my only disappointment was just the wait time for the mask, and again, I understand that they're dealing with the pandemic right now. They have shortened hours, and they also are pumping out a lot of masks right now to get ready for the Halloween season. But still, it took about a month extra, or a month longer than it was supposed to. You know, that's okay. They still great customer support. They usually got back to me within like 12 to 24 hours anytime I had a question about my order, and they gave me a lot of nice information for just getting my mask set up and maintenance and care, which I really appreciated. I'd say they're one of the most friendly like costume companies I've had the pleasure of dealing with, and I've dealt with a couple disappointing mask companies or costume companies that will never return your emails, or they give you a date and then your item will come 6 months after that date, which wasn't fun. But overall, I'd say I really enjoy this mask. I think it'll definitely be a nice addition to my collection, and a great starting point to build my next character. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't checked out Immortal Mask already, I highly recommend checking out. Like, even if you don't think that you're ever gonna purchase anything from them, their masks that they make are literally look like works of art, which is one of the things that that drew me to them in the first place. And you know, if you do end up buying one, always go for getting the bust as well, so you know you'll have something to stand it with. I mean, you don't have to. Like, the beauty about silicone masks is, you know, you can get them and just keep them in a drawer, and they'll be completely fine. Take them out during Halloween time, put them on, do whatever with them. But you know, if you really want to take good care of it, you'll get a bust for it and keep it in a maintained area, which is what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, overall, definitely very happy with this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this mask on so you'll get a chance to see it. Alright, so now the mask is on my face, you'll get to see a little bit of movement and settings and stuff. So basically for this mask, it has pretty good like anger expressions, you know, it can do generalized or exaggerated movement. You know, if it's happy, sad, you know, angry, you know. So it can't replicate every facial expression, which is okay. It's fine considering. And I'd say the silicone isn't too thick, which is also nice. That allows for a little bit more exaggerated facial movement or facial expressions, which is what I was looking for when I first caught interest in this mask. Let's see. It does have a little bit of a lip cup, which is nice, but I do kind of have a little bit bigger lips than some people may. So the lip cup doesn't fully fit me as well as it may fit other people. But you know, that's just something that you got to deal with most silicone masks, I'd say, unless you get one that's like form fitted to your head, which that's probably a couple extra $1,000. So it's not something that I'm really interested in buying, though. Let me give you a little bit of a spin. But yeah, overall the feel for this is pretty good. It's not too breathable, which isn't the best, I'd say, but you know, again, it is silicone, and silicone isn't really breathable to begin with, so it's something you gotta expect. However, I will say it does not pool sweat as badly as other silicone masks that I've worn, especially other silicone masks that I've worn from Immortal Mask while working for haunted houses. Say the one that trapped in the most sweat would have had to been the roach mask, because that was about almost 10 pounds of silicone. That was not a fun thing to be in. Although I've heard that recently they've replaced some of the silicone filling for it with foam, so it's a lot lighter than it used to be, which is probably good. Maybe I'll check it out at some point. But yeah, that's the movement video for you, and you know, let me know in the comment section below if you have any other questions about the mask, or if there's anything else you want to know, and I'll see if I'll be able to help answer that question. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you enjoy it, you can hit that subscribe button. If you don't have to. You know, if you could also leave a like if you want, but then again, you know, don't need that. But yeah, alright, anyway, that's it.